Welcome to VU Gate. Today, we are reviewing the essential MCQs for CS411, visual programming to help you excel in your final term exams. Question 1. Which event occurs when a control loses focus in Windows forms? The correct answer is option B, leave. Question 2. In WPF, which layout panel positions elements in a single line? The correct answer is option B, stack panel. Question 3. What is the purpose of the invalidate method in GDI+? The correct answer is option C, to force a repaint. Question 4. Which property is used to bind data to a data grid view in Windows forms? The correct answer is option C, both A and B, data source and data member. Question 5. In WPF, what does XAML stand for? The correct answer is option A, Extensible Application Markup Language. Question 6. Which delegate is commonly used for event handling in .NET? The correct answer is option C, Event Handler. Question 7. What is the root class for all Windows Forms controls? The correct answer is option C, Control. Question 8. Which WPF control is used for hierarchical data display? The correct answer is option B, Tree View. Question 9. In GDI+, which class is used for drawing lines and curves? The correct answer is option B, Pen. Question 10. Which method is called when a Windows form is first loaded? The correct answer is option B, Form Load. Question 11. In WPF, which property controls element transparency? The correct answer is option B, Opacity. Question 12. What is the purpose of the using statement in GDI+? The correct answer is option B, to automatically dispose graphics objects. Question 13. Which Windows Forms property controls tab order? The correct answer is option C, both A and B, tab index and tab stop. Question 14. In WPF, what is a dependency property? The correct answer is option B, a property that supports data binding and animation. Question 15. Which class provides double buffering in Windows forms? The correct answer is option A, Buffered Graphics. Question 16. What is the default event for a button control? The correct answer is option B, Click. Question 17. In WPF, which binding mode updates the source immediately? The correct answer is option C, Two-way. Question 18. Which Windows Forms control displays a collection of tabs? The correct answer is option C, Tab Control. Question 19. In GDI+, which coordinate system is used by default? The correct answer is option B, Page Coordinates. Question 20. What is the purpose of the begin invoke method? The correct answer is option B, to execute code on the UI thread. Question 21. In WPF, which panel allows absolute positioning? The correct answer is option C, Canvas. Question 22. Which Windows Forms dialog is used for color selection? The correct answer is option C, Color Dialog. Question 23. What is MVVM in WPF? The correct answer is option A, Model View Model Pattern. Question 24. Which GDI+ method draws a filled rectangle? The correct answer is option B, Fill Rectangle. Question 25. In Windows Forms, which collection holds menu items? The correct answer is option B, Menu Items. Question 26. Which WPF feature allows UI elements to change appearance based on conditions? The correct answer is option A, Triggers. Question 27. What is the purpose of the Suspend Layout method? The correct answer is option B, to optimize control layout. Question 28. In WPF, which class is used for data validation? The correct answer is option B, Validation Rule. Question 29. Which Windows Forms property makes a control transparent? The correct answer is option B, Back Color with Transparency. Question 30. What is a user control in Windows Forms? The correct answer is option B, a reusable custom control. Question 31. In WPF, what is the purpose of a style? The correct answer is option B, to apply property values to multiple elements. Question 32. Which GDI+ class represents an image? The correct answer is option B, Bitmap. Question 33. What is the default border style of a Windows form? The correct answer is option C, Sizable. Question 34. In WPF, which property binds to a command? The correct answer is option B, command. Question 35. Which Windows Forms method displays a modal dialog? The correct answer is option B, show dialog. Question 36. What is the purpose of the graphics path class? The correct answer is option B, to represent a series of connected lines and curves. Question 37. In WPF, which control is used for rich text editing? The correct answer is option B, rich text box. Question 38. Which Windows Forms event occurs when a key is pressed? The correct answer is option D, all of the above: key down, key press, and key up. Question 39. What is data binding in WPF? The correct answer is option B, connecting UI elements to data sources. Question 40. Which GDI plus method draws text? The correct answer is option B, drawstring. Question 41. In Windows Forms, which property controls anchoring? The correct answer is option B, anchor. Question 42. Which WPF layout panel divides space into rows and columns? The correct answer is option A, grid. Question 43. What is the purpose of the double buffered property? The correct answer is option B, to reduce flicker in graphics. Question 44. In WPF, what is a resource? The correct answer is option B, a reusable object defined in XAML. Question 45. Which Windows Forms control displays a hierarchical list? The correct answer is option B, tree view. Question 46. What is the purpose of the onPaint method? The correct answer is option B, to override default painting. Question 47. In WPF, which property controls data template selection? The correct answer is option A, content template selector. Question 48. Which Windows Forms class is used for printing? The correct answer is option B, print document. Question 49. What is a rooted event in WPF? The correct answer is option B, an event that travels through the visual tree. Question 50. Which GDI plus class defines a brush with a gradient? The correct answer is option C, linear gradient brush. Question 51. In Windows Forms, which property enables automatic scrolling? The correct answer is option B, auto scroll. Question 52. Which WPF control is used for playing media? The correct answer is option B, media element. Question 53. What is the purpose of the region class in GDI plus? The correct answer is option B, to define custom-shaped areas. Question 54. In Windows Forms, which method refreshes a control? The correct answer is option B, refresh. Question 55. Which WPF property controls element alignment? The correct answer is option A, horizontal alignment and vertical alignment. Question 56. What is the purpose of the message box class? The correct answer is option B, to display dialog boxes. Question 57. In WPF, what is a converter? The correct answer is option B, a class that transforms data during binding. Question 58. Which Windows Forms control provides a scrollable text area? The correct answer is option B, text box with multi-line. Question 59. What is the purpose of the clipboard class? The correct answer is option B, to interact with system clipboard. Question 60. In WPF, which panel positions elements around the edges? The correct answer is option C, dock panel. Question 61. Which Windows Forms property controls control docking? The correct answer is option B, dock. Question 62. What is the purpose of the timer component? The correct answer is option B, to execute code at regular intervals. Question 63. In WPF, which property defines how data is displayed in a list? The correct answer is option A, item template. Question 64. Which GDI plus method draws an ellipse? The correct answer is option B, draw ellipse. Question 65. In Windows Forms, which event occurs when mouse moves over a control? The correct answer is option D, all of the above: mouse enter, mouse move, and mouse hover. Question 66. What is the purpose of the Visual Tree Helper class in WPF? The correct answer is option B, to navigate the visual tree. Question 67. Which Windows Forms control displays a progress bar? The correct answer is option B, progress bar. Question 68. In WPF, what is the purpose of a template? The correct answer is option B, to define the visual structure of a control. Question 69. Which GDI plus class represents a font? The correct answer is option B, font. Question 70. What is the purpose of the application run method? The correct answer is option B, to start the application message loop.